Hi, we're talking about some issues that affect our city, Bogota. In this case, we're going to talk about the police brutality. Well, this is a topic that not too many people were talking about, but lately, with the recent events, we realized that this is a really serious problem. And we have to pay attention to it. It's not a issues that just affect our city, it affects all our country. But first, what is the police brutality, the police abuse?
The police brutality is one of the most serious, deteriorating, and controversial human rights violations in these times. This problem is not exclusive to a single country. Since so far 2020, it, it has been registered in Colombia, United States, Chile, and others. In Colombia, one of the most shocking cases is the Javier Ordóñez and Dylan Cruz, where police brutally seen.
Now we have a guest, and he is an expert and specialist about the protests and the legislature who rules the Colombian forces and the public forces here in Colombia. So, welcome, Mr. Gonzalez.
Good morning, David, and good morning to all our viewers.
So, Mr. Gonzalez, let's start. Tell us, in your opinion, um, the abuse of the force is a real problem, or you think that the problem is other, is different about that?
Okay, in my opinion, the average of the use of force by public force is not as serious as the people think, because this is not part of the politics that governments, this institution, and the public institution in general. And the mistreatment of the civilians population is the result of continuous aggression by some citizens how use the aggression against the politic force.
No, that you say is that the problem is not the institution, yes, and you say that the problem is caused by the person who attack the public force, and why the persons are publishing on the social media videos in which some policemen are hitting some person, or in some cases killing some person.
Okay, you will never see a member of the public force attacking a citizen except if the member was attacked by this person, and he will be obligated to use the force to neutralize this threat who attempt to him integrity and even his life. The problem is that the citizen only make viral the videos when the public force use the force, and don't show the video when citizen attack the public force.
Okay, as a conclusion, we can say that the social media really affect the way to see the public force. And the public force is not the essential problem in this case about the abuse of force. And one real problem will be the lack of guarantees at the moment of the public force make a process when someone call the police, for example. Yes.
Okay, the possible solution as a society, we have to ask for a better ethical education for our public forces so they and the citizens can get along. To reinforce the trust within the citizens and the authorities, we have to change some of the regulations that lead the city. Public forces must serve and protect our people according to the human rights that are proposed by the ONGs. Also, we have to delimit the use of guns against the people. The police and forces must use guns to defend the people, not to hurt them, and teach them to respect human life as it is only thing that we actually have. We not only have to change the system to tackle the problem, but to set up our minds and respect the others.